D-52 proceeding to Carrie March residence. Over.
1040-52.
Officers! Oh, I'm so glad you responded to my call. I have some information I think you'll find of interest.
Thanks, Mrs. March. But let's begin the interview officially. Your name and occupation?
Carrie March. I'm widowed.
And what is it you think might help our investigation?
Yes, well, you see, everyone knows that Anna left Roy Elk Moon to marry Jack Gordon. That's yesterday's papers. But what isn't so well known is that Jack left his wife, too. Karen Gordon. And Karen had been a friend of Anna's. That's how she met Jack. Karen was furious.
Furious enough to seek revenge?
Well, that's something I'd rather not speculate about. Although I must say, Karen's indignation rang a little hollow. I mean, she was having an affair of her own with Ed Snyder.
The man behind the casino.
The very same. Karen and Jack had always been something of an odd couple. I mean, Karen's so outgoing and Jack is, well, he's so bookish. Frankly, if I were Jack, I would have left Karen ages ago because of the chain smoking alone. And it's those horrible clove cigarettes. Detestable things, aren't they?
Anyway, you were saying about Anna?
Well, I wonder if her real interest wasn't in that young anti-casino activist, Paul Bellin, I believe.
Is there anything else?
Well, Anna was giving Sonny Two Feathers fits, but then she wasn't the only one taking a stand against the casino.
Sonny's working with Ed Snyder, isn't that right?
Well, they both want the casino plans approved, but I'm not sure you could say they're working together. I mean, Sonny represents the Indian faction that supports the project, and Ed is, well, in it purely for the money. But the casino advocates aren't the only ones Anna rubbed the wrong way. There was Frank Delgado, for instance.
The Delgado Gallery?
He had been Anna's dealer for the longest time. Now, a lot of people give Frank the credit for Anna's skyrocketing success. Quite the savvy marketer. And then, out of the blue, Anna left him 3 months ago.
Left the gallery for another middleman?
Now, given the growing demand for her work, she felt she could sell directly to collectors, but it's only half the story. Anna and Frank had a knockdown drag-out at the Mesa Cafe just 10 days ago.
You overheard the argument?
No, it was impossible not to. Frank said Anna still owed him 2 pots. He said if she stiffed him, he'd destroy her. Anna just laughed at him. Poor Frank, you should have seen his face. Last time I saw that shade of crimson was on one of Anna's pots.
His warning that he'd destroy her, was he any more explicit?
Well, he stopped short of a death threat, if that's what you mean, but I'd certainly talk to him if I were you.
Oh, and by the way, where were you between 10 and 2 a.m. on the night in question?
You think I could have been involved? How positively wicked. I was home in bed. You'll have to check with Mildred, my cook. She always brings me salsa and homemade chips around 11. Instant heartburn. The wages of gluttony.
If you think of anything else, please don't hesitate to give us a call.
Bet she'd love to come in for a lineup, just for the thrill of it. Probably ask for the handcuffs, too.